How's it going? It is November 9th. We've just been chilling near Fethiye, Turkey. We kind of got a hotel that's a bit far from the town. So we're waiting for a bus right now, actually. The owner of the hotel drove us over here and said the bus comes every 15 minutes, so hopefully this works out. We're staying at Arwen Hotel. It's about, I think, $42 a night or 21 each, and really nice. There's a pool there. I think we can walk to the beach, but we might do that tomorrow. We haven't tried yet, and that's with breakfast as well. Cool place. He has some dogs he's rescued there that are cool, and yeah, just a nice chill area. But today we are going to head into Fethiye and just check out the town. Definitely go to the tombs in the side of the hill there, and yeah, see what we come across. Made it into town on the bus. It was, I think, $1.16 each to ride it. It's not too bad. I don't know if you can see it up on those cliffs, but we're heading to the Amyntas rock tombs. Date back to 4th century BCE, I believe. And already looking really cool. That looks like the main tomb dedicated to Amyntas, son of Hermapius. Yes, inside there's a small chamber where the sarcophagus would have been placed. The inscription above the entrance identifies Amyntas as the tomb's owner, though little else is known about him. Well, cost €3 now. And it's definitely gone in price. Up in price recently. But might as well take a look. Nice view of the city. Guess this is a spot for kids to just hang out at. It's like, and a doggo.
İçerize girelim. Girelim mi? Anne. Sen gel, içeri gireceğiz. Anne, içeri gireceğiz. Tamam. Ama bunların fotoğrafı çok kısa yapıyor. Allah Allah. Otur anne. Anne patlayız.
A few more tombs here. So, I mean, kind of cool. I don't know if that was worth €3 a person. Just after seeing places like Cappadocia and getting to explore hundreds of caves for free. I mean, it's still really awesome though. Just not mind-blowing or anything. I think we're gonna really just wander around now. The city, check it out, go by the ocean. There's supposed to be some more castle tombs up over here. There's a cat. Aria's legs all cramping up, so gotta get her a drink. Walk in through a little fish market area. I think this is the old town area. Somewhere over here. Cat inside this bed store. Well, very quiet area. There's maybe the two streets that had some music playing, but still not busy or anything, just louder. Wonder if it gets crowded at night, or maybe we're just in the off season or something. Came out of the old town and we're headed towards the ocean over there, but noticed the theater right here. Looks like it's closed off right now, but it says it's as old as the tombs we went and visited. And was restored by Romans in the 2nd century. Can hold about 6,000 people. Some nice boats. I think you can actually take a ferry from over here somewhere to the Rhodes Greek island, but we've used our Ascension visa up for now and already have plans either way. So many boats. Flags from a bunch of countries here. Of course, Turkey's the highest at the end there. And then you see this one at the other end. And come down to the water. Something is going on there. Fish down there. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Still on the hunt for the Beaumonti Red L. I'm pretty sure if I looked it up, they don't make it anymore or something. Just have the regular one. Man, it would be crazy to live sailboat life. Just pull up to this grocery store, stock up, and sail away. That'll never happen. We are headed to India next. And so trying to prepare our butts. Gonna get some Oreo ice cream. Looks like there's some kind of film festival going on. Crazy looking pirate ship. And they do tours or what? You'll see monuments like this throughout Turkey, and I think they just honor soldiers throughout various wars and people who lost their lives. Not any specific war though, I don't think. Where did hanging up umbrellas start? You see it everywhere you go. Got some ice cream. Salted caramel. We just ate some donors. I don't know why I didn't get any shots of it, but it was very greasy. I got I think it was lamb. I don't know. I kept saying beef, but then fed some of the cats in the street. So we had 3 cats hanging out. We did get way overcharged though. I had a donor in, where was that?
Antalya.
Antalya. It was like $3, I think.
Yeah.
They charged us 32 something for 2 plates and french fries. Guess I did get a beer and tea, but it still was way too much. Everybody has olive trees at their house. Pretty sure all these are olive trees. That would be nice. We're walking through some neighborhoods, just heading to a grocery store so we can stock up before taking the bus back to our place, because there's nothing around where we're staying. We actually tried to go to a grocery store that was on Google Maps and walked maybe 30 minutes one way, and there was just nothing there, just farm fields. So don't know how that happens. All right, we stopped at a few stores just looking for some snacks or groceries to take back since we're so far away. It was a little hard to find food that is substantial to eat, but got some bread and cheese, and kept trying to still look for that red ale beer, but it just does not exist. I'm pretty sure they don't make it. We then had to get a bus back, and basically our strategy to do that was just to run around the whole city of Fethiye and look for anyone that seemed like they were waiting on the side of the road or standing by a post. They do have these posts with the letter D on them, which I think seemed like was the bus stops. So we would just ask everyone who was waiting at one of those and stop all the buses basically and ask them if they were going to the town. I would just show them the Google map and ask them if they were going anywhere over there, and maybe asked 20 buses, and they kept saying that, well, sunset over there. So yeah, 20 buses. They kept saying either to go down the street and turn left to a different spot, or that the one we were looking for was coming in 5 to 15 minutes. And then we got to, I think, the correct bus stop that we needed to get to eventually, and we're waiting there, asked a couple buses that weren't the right one. There was one time that 3 buses stopped at the same time, so we weren't able to ask them all. We might have missed it on that one. And then a guy, just some random dude waiting for his bus to go home, ended up helping us out because he saw we were struggling. Really cool dude, didn't really speak English, but he was asking all the buses when ours was coming and for us, and finally got us on the one we were looking for. And obviously we made it, so we're just still have a little bit of a walk, maybe 15 minutes or so from the main road, and we're just headed there now. We saw this earlier. It looks like someone's maybe planting a giant farm garden. A lot of think they're mostly oranges and limes or something. I don't know. But there's a bunch of different ones there. Graveyard up there. Well, we're walking back and we are hearing, I think, some gunshots. They sound pretty far away over in that direction. Don't know if there's a shooting range or something. There are some touristy things like horseback riding and things like that over there, so maybe there's some kind of shooting range, but not sure. See if I can get a recording of the gun sound. It's not happening very often. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, there's some. Don't know if it'll have picked that up. I did look it up real quick, and guns are allowed here over 21 years old with a license and some tests you have to go through. It looks like automatic guns aren't allowed. I can still hear them going off in there. It's the outside of our hotel, the pool right there. This is the courtyard of our place. That's where we eat breakfast. This is one of 3 dogs that chill here. Hi, buddy. Oh, there's one other one. Hi, buddy. Figured I'd do a little room tour here at the Arwen Hotel. Pretty nice bed, got AC. Kind of a little tiny balcony just for hanging clothes, which is nice. Got a fridge. These are the beers I'm gonna try. I think one is from Denmark. Yeah, pretty nice place for $42 a night. Oh, the bathroom. Nice bathroom, very hot water sometimes. And it's probably the first bathroom we've had in maybe 2 months or so that doesn't just leak everywhere. So we have a dry bathroom floor. So I asked the hotel guy what the gunshot sounds were, and he said in between so from us to the ocean, is quite a giant forest area there. It does look pretty thick, and he said that they're probably hunting for boar in there, and that's what the gunshots are. How's it going? It's been a couple nights since I last filmed. We just took a rest day yesterday at the hotel, but today we are going to head over to Akmaz Beach over here somewhere, but we have to go through to get around this forest area. So let's go check that out. Found these little cabana things. No one's over here, so we're just gonna risk sitting on it. Here's the ocean though. Nice. The sign there talks about, I guess, some sea turtle nests they set up on the other side of these wooden posts. So it just says not to go sit over there or swim or anything. I don't see any of the cages right now. Got some people swimming and fishing over there. I think we're just gonna relax for a bit, eat some snacks, maybe read or jump in the ocean. Going in. it's not so bad. It's very sandy at this one. So there is a lot of rocks at the start, but then it turns to soft sand. I don't think you'll be able to see. But it's very nice. And it's very shallow. You can just walk out here. I'm crouched right now. Some goats. Okay, that was a nice little sit at the ocean there. We're headed back to the hotel now. And that's probably gonna be about it. I guess that was just some kind of look at Fethiye. Maybe not the most interesting video. Still working on, you know, getting used to talking to the camera and figuring out what I'm doing with these videos. I would like to make them more informative and, you know, try to learn a little more about the places and just get better at showing the experience and giving information about how we're doing the stuff we're doing as well, and yeah, just filming it and talking to the camera as I you know, right now I just feel odd doing it, especially with people around and showing stuff. So hopefully I'll get working on that, and because it is fun to do. This will probably be the last video of Turkey for now, as tomorrow we have a long journey starting at, well, a little earlier, but we have to get to the main road up here to hop on a bus around 8 a.m. We'll take that to Dalaman Airport, fly from there to Istanbul, flights at 10:20, and then we have to do a little journey from the airport, SAW I think, in the south of Istanbul, to the international airport, and have a few hours until we fly from there direct to Mumbai, India. That is going to be the next place we are traveling for about a month there. I am very excited, but also terrified. This is a place that I've wanted to go, but I've also been very scared to go to. So if you'd like to see how that goes, definitely keep an eye out for those videos. Should be coming up shortly after this, if not just the next day. And thanks for watching any of it. Appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.